What's going on, guys? My name is ATF Cobra, and today I want to do a video regarding the Gunship. I'm going to show you guys some gameplay footage of Rush, and I'm going to show you guys a couple of my deaths, actually. I've been noticing, and if you guys play Rush on these new maps, you're going to notice yourself that the Gunship is super overpowered. Number one, the one reason why it's overpowered, and I think DICE needs to, kind of beef it up, even though they're releasing the patch tomorrow, and this is what this video is actually about. The patch that's supposed to balance the Gunship by reducing the amount of time it spawns, the amount of damage it takes with the the actual jets that attack from it, and the stationary actual vehicles that attack it as well. And that's not gonna do much but buff the AC-130. I mean, if you're gonna increase the damage that it can take, and you're going to decrease the spawn time, it's still going to be a problem, especially in the rush maps. I mean, in Conquest, the AC-130 is perfect. It's fine. The way it is well balanced. It could use a little bit more buffing against the jets, because some jets will take it all in one run, which is true, and some stationaries can take it out in a couple shots as well. Now, the problem where it lacks is in rush mode, when it spawns every minute and a half, and it's just raining death. I find most of my deaths in this actual game were from the Gunship, were from the AC-130, just dying randomly out of nowhere. It's freaking strong, and people can abuse that. Like, the same person can spawn in it and kill over and over again. And of course, I'm not gonna stand around like an idiot and just get killed over and over. I'm gonna take out a stinger. I'm gonna take something out and try to bring it down. There's another problem with that. When you're doing so, when you're trying to take it down, you have so much to worry about. You have the enemies that are going to arm the MCOM. You have the enemies that are going to come in their mobile tanks, and they're going to try and kill you while you're trying to sit there and take out the AC-130, the one thing in the air. And it can be very, very frustrating to do that while defending the objective. So on defense, I think personally, the AC-130 shouldn't spawn too fast. It should spawn every 2 minutes or 3 minutes, or some length of time between spawning. And the only reason why I say this is because the defense has no AC-130. They don't have an AC-130 that spawns with them that can kind of rack in the kills and help defend the objective. And that's what I kind of find really annoying. There's some really good players that can abuse the AC-130, like this guy over here. He was spamming us, and he knew exactly how to get in there. Last game, I believe we lost because he just kept spamming this building, and we were all trapped in it. Most of our engineers couldn't get out because every time we did, we got killed, and then we got revived by some smartass who just decides to revive people where they die as soon as they die. If you're that, assault guy, you love reviving people, you love the points, please stop doing it when we're dead, or we're dead in the middle of the open, basically. So when we get up, we have no defense and we just automatically die again. It's not fun. But anyways, this is not more of a complaint video, but it's just more of a what needs to be balanced, what needs to be fixed. Tomorrow, everything, it's gonna get patched. The AC-130 is gonna get patched to some degree, and we're gonna see how it plays. But so far, Rush has been a nightmare on these maps. A lot of times you'll kind of run out to the objective and try to defend it, and you get spammed with AC-130 shots, and you just automatically be dead. Now, as far as being on the offensive side for the AC-130, you can just sit there and actually land shots after shots after shots, and sometimes you won't get too many engineers shooting back at you, and that's because they're busy trying to defend the objective, or they're busy trying to destroy those mobile tanks that's spawning on these maps. Now, this is actually one of my favorite maps. Bandar Desert is actually my favorite rush map to play on. It's so well done. Like, the first two objectives, you have to swim across the off the ocean, and it feels kind of fun to jump right out the boats and actually land into the objective, like storming the beaches of Normandy or something. But at the same time, it can be a death trap, where the enemy just sits there and kind of sits back in their spawns and try to snipe you and pick you off unless you're in a tank. Now, all these maps for Armor Killed are extremely fun. I'm going to do a video on each map and try to give you guys some tips and tricks as well. The best way I found to play most of these maps for the new Armor Kill DLC is to play as an engineer and avoid everything else, because you know the only class that's gonna help you win most of the time is either the engineer or the recon class. Now the recon class is because you can lay down spawn beacons and soul flams that are gonna, you know, help take out some of the guys in the air, take out some tanks for the engineers. Now the assault guys aren't too vital. You might need just one guy, you know, who's reviving guys, but you don't need a bunch of assault guys running around just because you know, they think they're gonna get those revives. Now if you look at all these maps, assault guys aren't too vital unless you're playing on the rush. If you're playing on conquest, most of the time you're gonna find that your teammates are dying way too far from you, so you're not gonna be able to get to them anyway. So it's kind of not pointless, but sometimes it's not very useful. So that's why for these new maps, I highly recommend you guys stick to engineer. If you want to roll out the assault class, you know, definitely go ahead. Support class is another class that I would try to avoid as well. I mean, it's really good for, you know, C4ing some tanks that are not watching their back, but look at these maps, they're huge. To be able to get to those tanks, you got to be very sneaky, and if you're a sneaky support guy, then that's great for you, because I know you're having so much fun taking out these tanks. And if you don't notice the sarcasm in my voice, then I don't know, but yeah, I tried it myself. I mean, I'm a very sneaky player. I tried to go out there and try to plant some C4 on some guys, and it didn't work too well for me because I just kept dying over and over again. There's way too much ground to cover to be able to do that. So be smart, play smart, help your friends, and communicate, and try to go for that objective as we did here. We lost this game, but it was a hard fought game. I mean, this game was about 35 minutes, half hour, a little bit longer than that, but it was definitely fun, you know. Even though I was getting pummeled by the AC-130 over and over again, it was still a fun game to play. And these new maps have me addicted back to Battlefield. I'm starting to play a lot more, and I'm going to be on Xbox as well. Pretty soon I'm going to get Armor Kill for Xbox. I'm going to see how it plays, and I'm going to play with you guys tonight, actually, or today. I'm going to be on right after I make this video, and then tomorrow I'll be on as well because it's my day off. So if you guys are on Xbox Live, be sure to join me. I'll try to make a video. And the thing is, when I make videos or when I record on my Xbox, it's hard for me to edit the videos, so be patient with me. I'll try to get some Xbox videos out. Other than that, hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. It's been your boy ETF Cobra. Peace.